Roberto Rosado for Traffic Multiplex for another installation on our Flipper Insights. I've decided with this video to name the series Flipper Insights. I like to play on the word insight, and I guess that's better describes really or infers what we're trying to do with these series and this playlist on the YouTube channel. So expect to see more of looking at Flipper auction sites and analyzing them just off the top, and giving you guys suggestions on how to improve upon what is being offered. Maybe you will want to purchase one of those sites, even without criticisms, because of course we're giving you information and how to improve it. So when you grab it, you can implement our techniques and our recommendations and start making some profit with it, or flip it again now with the improvements that we suggested. And if you're the seller of that website, well, you can take some of our videos and incorporate it into your website. Why not? I'm offering this for anyone who's interested. And those of you who are not interested in purchasing that website but would like to do something similar, or your idea or your niche, then obviously I'm giving you some great advice, and I hope you will profit off of that as well. So let's get into this one. I found an offer now that's on Flipper for a what you call, it's another software as a service type of thing. It's actually not much to look at, because when you go there, it asks you to either log into it or to register to it or try it for free. So let's just take a look at that now as we get there. Oh, it's not up here. So where are you? So let's bring it up here. So that's it here. It's called Task.al. So it's a .al, whatever that means. Let me just satisfy. And what are .al? It's the Alabama News, because that's what the short for AL is in the U.S. Okay, so what are AL domain? There it goes here. AL domain. So we can look at what that is. And it's an Albania domain. Albania. And so we have no idea if let's say, and free trustee service for foreign citizens. Okay, so there's AL domain name registration and free trustee service. So I guess you have to register it, and they offer the free trustee according to their laws over there. So I guess that's the way that's working, but do your research and make sure that that's an okay thing for you to do, and that it works for you. Now, it's a starter site. It has 6 months, so there's nothing to talk about it in terms of income or anything, I'm sure. I'm not signed into Flippers. Usually I don't do it while I'm doing these screencasts, but you definitely can go there. I do it on purpose so that you can go and check it for yourself. Also, because I really don't need to for what we're doing. We're just looking at the site and making our own review on it without contaminating our insight with whatever the seller has posted as information about it. That's for you guys to go and look at it and consider that, okay? And the template is not unique. Its content is unique, so that can go either way. It should be web content that is content that is textual, visually, or orally unique within this website. So it could be just that the words he's using or something to that effect is unique. It should be in a site that is a software as a service. It should be that that software is unique, and that's what we're hoping for. That would make it a great investment. It's a way to get software like, included with the website, a face to it, so that you have a presence online, and then you have software, so it has an asset. Its starting price is at 500. If he did it himself, he coded it himself, then he needs to get compensated for his work. If not, he had someone develop it, then that has to recuperate his costs. His reserve is 2,500, and the starting price is 500. And in my estimation, he probably invested, in his estimation, about $500 worth of time into it, or money, and so he would get that out of the way right off the bat. And he's looking to make at least $2,000 profit from this sale. Again, it's my guess, don't know, but it looks like that would be the case. All right, and then it has a unique design, and so whatever that is, that will be the unique design. I'm guessing again and hoping that it is the user interface or design of the software itself. This is the site itself. That, like I said, there's nothing else to look at. It's no reason. One of the problems with this may is that you don't have any sales page. So you definitely need to consider a sales page for this application, for this software. He doesn't have it here. I see, unless, I have ideas of how this can be utilized, and depending on exactly how this works, that would make a difference in how you want to go forward with a site like this. You definitely, a site like this needs some external landing pages, definitely, or it needs to be integrated into software that people don't otherwise get a landing page and have talk about the software that interfaces with this. You don't need to directly give them access, in other words, a front access to the website. You can give access to this website as part of a software and have the software access this. So that's another option, and also gives you another profit center. You're selling the software to access this system. Obviously, other things can be said without knowing more about the particular way it works and what it does. Just by what I see on the screen, it says never forget anything anymore. So we have to assume that the tasks are your own tasks. The user will put their own tasks in here, more like, I guess, like your computer's calendar. You can have some access to it. I'm sure he should give buyers or potential buyers, bidders at least, at minimum bidders, should be given access to see how it functions. So there should be a very good video that explains how this works, and you can see clearly the interface and how what is it used for particularly, and then make a judgment. Is this something people will pay for? As far as I can tell right now, this issue of tasks to remind you, I have a phone, my Android phone has a calendar on it, and the calendar reminds me that I have an appointment. If I set it up, I can set it up, of course, to tell me when I have to do certain types of online work, if I'm an internet marketer, or if you, whatever business you're in, you can set up your phone to remind you that this and XYZ has to be done. So again, depending on, is this easier than using your phone? Is this somehow tied in to some other online resource so that it can remind you of those things and perhaps interact with your computer somehow to facilitate some work getting done? These questions I can't answer for you again, but these are things that someone developing any type of software as a service that deals with reminding people, you gotta think about that. Um, my opinion is that having something like this, a task reminder system tied into a particular niche, a particular group of people um, that would also connect or facilitate some of their work that needs to be done, even some research that they would have to do, for example, or some articles that they would need to read before they can do this XYZ task. I'm sure that something like that would be you're able to sell that than just a general task reminding app. My opinion again. But this is something I think that you guys can work on. If you go to Flipper and you contact this seller and it's not that, you can ask them if he can have it, if this software can be customized to do that. I mean, if you can customize it to help a certain segment of the population with certain tasks that they have to do particularly, and then you can, for example, let me give you guys an idea. If you guys heard of IFTTT, if this then that, see, so if you know how that works, that concept, that it connects to other Web 2.0 websites or other platforms, um, and does that automatically. So if you can tie this in to some other task directly, the tasks directly that a certain group of people have to do to fulfill a certain type of requirement, to do a certain type of job that they need to do, they should be doing every day or at a certain interval, a certain scheduling, and you can, that's something that you can market. It defines a target group. At this point, this is so general that it's going to be, and if the tasking functionality of this application is also just general, this, some of you may think that making it general means that you can sell more of it, and that's not really true. Because you are not able to define your target market, and therefore your copy, your sales message will be too general, too broad to really make any sense to somebody that's looking for a solution. So you got to understand that when you're marketing something, even a website or designing something, folks, you need to be specific. This is no time for generalities. Generally, you can do task reminders on your phone. Anyone with a computer can have their computer remind them. I mean, we're so full of gadgets that can remind you, even watches that'll remind you that you got to do this or do that. So there's no point in making another app to remind people. But there is a point in making niche, segment-specific task reminding services or packages. And I say that in plural because then if this can be modified to have, just for example, I'm just talking out of the top of my head, let's think about different types of employment professions out there. So if you can make this work for plumbers, and so that the plumber has certain things that they also need, not just reminding that they have an appointment, but that people can actually make an appointment with them through this app, um, that they can, that the tasker can schedule calls that they need to make, or to call back a person and tell them you received this phone call. And schedule the phone call. When do you want to schedule for? And where do you want me to contact you? So you can schedule it to open up a Skype phone call from the computer, schedule it to open up the call on the mobile phone, which I imagine would be the best option. And then it would automatically ring the phone. So the plumber, he's busy working, he's forgotten about that new lead, and all of a sudden, bling, it's calling from the website. The app is calling him. It says it's time to call your new client. Shall I connect the call now? And there you'll say yes. And then it reminds you to actually, and it helps you to do it. I think that is a better app, and is more easily marketed and for a price than just this general thing. So I want you to look at that. When you also, don't be afraid if you're going to buy a website or an app online, or a software as a service type of engagement like this one. Don't be afraid to ask the seller if he's the developer, and also will he be able to make modifications to the task. And you tell them you're interested in customizing different types of tasks for different types of people, and that will make it easier for you to market. And so if they say yes, they can do that. And you then negotiate. This is business, so you have to understand he's not going to work for free. You're going to buy the website from him, and at the price he's looking for, more or less, give him a one-time buy it now price and get it over with, and grab this thing. But then negotiate before you do all that. Just tell him you're willing to do that, because that way he'll start talking frankly with you, and negotiate a deal where he can prepare customized solutions for specific market segments that you can approach, or get affiliates, because that's another thing. Can this be put on an affiliate network? Will that work for you? You can also choose to leverage on traffic multiplex as well as an option, and that way you can build up an affiliate network type of thing, with people actually promoting and promoting each of those segments for you with your site. As again, I mentioned creating software also, that you can have that extra software sale, and that would be an extra income for you, or just completely give that as the commission for the affiliates. So let them sell the software, you see, and you have them sell the software as a front fee for the software, and then you can have a monthly fee with that as a monthly service, or just pay one price yearly and includes their software for the PC computer, and also you can have then an app. Obviously, that's made almost to be used as an app. And I would, if he's really thinking, he would probably be selling an app with it. You just need to go to Flipper, check out that sign in so you can see all the details. And probably, or he should have, made an app, a mobile app with this. And simply what that gives the affiliates something to really promote, and they can profit from that while they're sending you customers. As I always said, when you have something like that, it's a core, it's a hub, and you can sell websites and mobile apps based around that hub. And even though you let the affiliates make their money from the app sale or from the website sales itself, or the software sale, you'll still make your money from the access fees, a monthly fee or a yearly fee to use the service. Okay, so that's a separate thing. So they can sell software, you're selling the service, you see? But you create the software that connects to your service. Let them sell that. You can create any other type of product that accesses the service, like the mobile app, and you have them sell that or offer that as a package with the website, with the computer software. So you understand, this is how you amplify your project. You can get something like that, get it customized. If that person says, no, I really wouldn't want to do that, or I really can't, my level of knowledge was just enough to create this general application, then you'll need to know what the code was written in. Is it PHP? Is it, what do you call it, JavaScript or any other type of language there? And then you'll want to go and search for a developer. And you can see if you can show them that video and let them know that what you're interested in. Could they build that, and how much? Can they build individual market versions, either within that same software, or as an external or separate individual software, and just simply build upon this. So I guess that would be a better thing. Again, I just gave you a great idea, which means that you can go and run with it. Take it to a developer if you're not one yourself, and develop market niche, targeted, specific task reminder services, and you can have it as a website, and then tie in apps and software with it. In either case, whichever way you choose to run with something like this, either buying that one to start off with, getting the developer to expand on it, or someone else you bring in to expand on it, or if you want to build something on your own, a task reminder app or any type of utility, you can still do that. You can still do your own thing if you have some money to invest in it. But in any and all of these cases, you'll want to leverage on the traffic multiplex system. Now, you can only do that through third parties. But what the traffic multiplex system does for you is that it will multiply your efforts in promoting this new software, this new app for your affiliates. So you can actually bring in affiliates, telling them you will get software to sell and you will profit from this software. You will get mobile apps to sell. You will profit from the sale of the mobile apps, you see. And then you can also even offer them, really make it sweet to the top sellers. You will offer them also a percentage of the membership fee, of the service fee that you will charge for that hub access to that program. So there's different ways of doing that. You don't have to do that, but you can. I mean, even just giving them software that they can profit from, like having their own software to make money from it, is a wonderful idea, and it will motivate a lot of affiliates to do that. And you can also use it through the through the traffic multiplex program for the virtual assistants on our program, to also give them that extra benefit and earnings from doing more than just their regular work for you and promotion of your URLs and your application, and you get them more motivated, and they'll spend some more time and effort in doing a great marketing job for you, so that you have great leeway Plus the fact that if you're going to resell this in the future, because you will be adding so much value, you will be able to either resell this website, or the software, the affiliates can sell the software and apps at a greater value, with the knowledge, with the reality that not only do they get this software or the app or the website, but they also have a team of virtual assistants that are actively promoting it so that they can make more money. I think that's a great advantage, and I'm sure he doesn't have that on this site or for this site or working towards it. But you can have it when you own it or you develop something like it. So this way the leverage of a traffic multiplex really works out for you, because the main problem most people have with any website online trying to make money is that they don't have enough traffic. They just simply don't have the a way to get many people to share and promote their things. They're just dreaming for a viral video, and then try to do that one again. Uh, but traffic multiplex, you don't need a viral video. You just need traffic multiplex, and traffic multiplex will get you 50, hundreds, and thousands of people sharing and talking about your app and software. And if you make it a business opportunity, a network marketing type of thing, it's all fits in. Whichever way you go with that, the traffic multiplex system will be a major and significant part of your success with something like that. So I hope I've been able to help you, show you an interesting application. I urge you to go check it out, and also to consider the words that I said. If you're the one selling that website, either now or in the future, you really do well with taking some of my advice, and especially just simply leveraging on the traffic multiplex system. And you ask me, how do I do that? Well, if you're just interested in the traffic system, as an advertiser, to get cooperative advertising working for you, then head on over to trafficsender.com, um, like I'm going to show you right here, trafficsender.com. And you want to look at how it works here in under how it works to see the video to understand what trafficsender.com and traffic multiplex does for you. And then you want to look at like website owners or traffic services to start to leverage on those products. But if you're interested in really adding to your income, if you would like to have an extra income coming into you or to your business, to make sure that you make money either way with this website or with your idea, with your software, because some of you are stepping out into the world of business, and even if you've been there for years, I mean, who would say no to like $50,000 coming in to your business, extra, and with only 15 minutes a day. So you can come in as a virtual assistant with traffic multiplex. Here is the $5.com team that you'll see on Classiforium. It's a classified ad site, and you'll be working actually for $5.com and also Classiforium.com. But while you're training, you will be also developing and promoting your own business, your own website, like the one that we showed you in today's video. And in 5 months, you may qualify for the whole 50,000 or a part of that. Even if you just qualify for 10% of that, still extra, $500 or so every month that comes in, and that can pay for a few ads on Google. That can really make a difference. If you know how to implement that extra money that's coming in to help you get ahead. And listen, if you do a great job, you train well, you learn well, you do what what you learned to do, there's no reason why you can't make top dollar. And really, that's a nice boost to anyone's business. Okay, so I encourage you to look into sites like this, or to consider creating some type of software, web app, or mobile app that ties into a hub, and to consider using these as profit centers that always will produce income for you, and to leverage on the traffic multiplex system, again, so that you can ensure that you're developing the site as it should be, with a lot of help. Like any decent business out there, they got help. They hire helpers. You can't afford the helpers right now, but you can have them and leverage the traffic multiplex system. TrafficCenter.us, or just join up and train with us and join us as a team member at classiforium.com. It's a great decision either way. Take care. Thanks for watching.